Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sideline. Here now, the upcoming schedule for the Portland Trail Blazers. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Saturday, the San Antonio Spurs come into town, tipping off a homestand for them.
And for the matchup with the Grizzlies, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Anderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Daniel Tice out there with Williams, and it's Bayless in at the 3 spot. And for Seattle, Ash is out there with Lewis. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Kent in at the 5. Richard, we've got a good one on our hands tonight. Two teams that rely on their offense. We're sure to see some fireworks in this one.
I love these matchups both.
It's just about game time, and the Blazers never look more confident than... Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With our analysts Brent Barry and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, along with reporter Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. You look at the Jazz, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they are steamrolling everyone as expected. Tons of talent, nice team.
Oh, say does.
Welcome, fans, to 2K Sports Tuesday night presentation of NBA basketball. Kevin Harlan here along with analysts Greg Anthony and Steve Smith, and we'll be hearing from DA along the sideline all game long. And a moment now to check out who Seattle has coming up. On Wednesday, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks coming into town. And then on Saturday, they'll begin a road trip starting in Indiana, going up against the Pacers.
And with the way they've been able to march right along in this season lately, I think they should be able to keep things going in this next stretch. Just come out with the same energy and discipline, and you should have some wins.
Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Williams is out there with Daniel Tice, and it's Bayless in at the 3 slot. What could be better than a bout between two conference rivals? Cannot wait.
Nothing, Kevin. These players and fans are very familiar with each other and desperately want bragging rights.
Tice, it's good.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Kent, the pass to Lewis. Nash against Williams. He gets that one.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Henderson outside. He trains the quick shot.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
Out to the right wing. Nash kicks to Levine. Lewis against Simon. Here's Kent. Back to Lewis. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. And yes, it's good.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Now Henderson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. There's the 3. Lewis gets the bucket. Lewis has got his second basket of the night.
You see the game plan is working already. 4 straight makes to start this one.
Here's Henderson. That's tipped. Here's Lewis. He has 5. Springer the pass to Lewis. Here's Springer. Defended by Tice. To the middle. Here's Nash. And finished off by Nash.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Henderson, no one around him. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Henderson's got his second basket of the game. Seattle leading by 5. And 1 point of focus for the Blazers. Steve, they're trying to be more disruptive defensively.
Yes, Kevin, blocks and steals can get you out and running. But when you don't have that, easy buckets are harder to come by, Kevin.
And it's Henderson with the ball for the Portland Trail Blazers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And they brought the energy. I thought played well, but both teams really put on a great show. Unfortunately, someone had to lose.
Nothing to hang their heads over. When you have 2 evenly matched teams on a given night, it's anyone's ball game.
Inside, Williams dishes to Henderson. It's tipped. Here's Springer. Still yet to score. For 3, Levine, and another 3 for Seattle.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been tripled.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. This game against Seattle is the first time they've met this year.
Plenty of familiarity in this matchup. Last season, they were knocked out of the playoffs by this club.
Williams passes to Henderson. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Henderson's got 6.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Nash with the screen on Henderson. Here's Kent. Banked in off the glass.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And here's Tice. Coming off a 21-point game his last outing. Count that one.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Now here's Lewis. Here's Nash.
Woo! Love it, love it.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Williams a screen. Henderson looking it over. Pass to Simons. Henderson with a screen on Lewis. Here's Simons. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
The agility on full display. What a move by Anthony with the rock.
Kent the pass to Nash. Over Williams. And it's Seattle with another.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Simons with the ball. 9 points last game. The 9-foot shot. And Portland again with the bucket.
Listed at 6'4", but Anthony Simons has a 6'9" wingspan, and that length certainly helps him on the interior.
Lewis outside. Shoots from the high post, and it's Seattle with another.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Now a timeout called by Portland. Javier checked in for Portland. And now a chance to honor a player who has been on fire recently. His play has earned him Player of the Week in the West.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
For 3, Henderson sinks the triple. Henderson's got 9 points.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Fires from way outside. Rebound by Williams. Trailblazers trail by 8. Simons from outside. Springer pulls it in. Seattle has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. There's Nash with the 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. 13 points in the game.
Great three-point shooting here out of the gate. That makes 4 makes already from long distance.
Simons with the screen for Henderson. Over Nash. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Taking things into his own hands this quarter, trying to keep his team afloat.
Here's Kent. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Henderson kicks to Simons. The pass to Tice. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Assistant, Anthony Simons.
Seattle leading by 9. And what a score Anthony Simons has become, Steve. Wow.
I love it, Kevin, because he can do it from all 3 levels. Smooth jumper, uses his body to protect the ball when he's driving inside, and some nights he's unstoppable.
Tries the spin move. Henderson passes to Simons. Now here's Henderson. Tight defense on him. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Once he gets the ball there, you expect him to capitalize. That was a missed opportunity.
Springer can't get it to go.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
Here's Tice. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
And Steve, we're not
First team
seeing as
foul.
many back-to-back games as we used to. That's been a point of emphasis in the scheduling in recent years.
It takes time to bounce back after every game. And credit the NBA for cutting down on these back-to-backs. Fewer of them means healthier players and fresher legs.
And the first one at the line is good. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Neesmith has checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Kent Henderson defending. Pass to Springer, who is outside. There's Nash with the 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Man, he has been locked in this quarter, shouldering the load at the offensive end.
Henderson dishes to Avdia. Trailblazers moving the ball around.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow!
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Avdia, the pass to Henderson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first. Tice sets a screen for Henderson. Going inside, and another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Playing from behind right here, not easy, but he is answering the bell.
The reason why is not just scoring, it's the way he's doing it. Efficient. That's what you need at this point in the game.
Nailed from three-point land.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
.119 left here in the first quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. Second team
And
foul.
some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Well, in my opinion, the way the 3 has been falling for them here early on, you have to think they'll keep firing away.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
Knocks down the 3 ball. And it's now 22 points for Nash.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
To the inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Moving the ball with conviction. Simon's dropping a dime.
Sonics leading by 8. Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the paint. Here's Nash. And Nash slams it in.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here. Possibly over before it began.
Here's Henderson. Off target at the rim.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Kent covered by Simons. There's Nash with the 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Now here's Henderson. Guarded closer. Fires away from outside. And so it's Seattle. 13 points up at the end of the period. And if they keep draining the threes like they've been so far, their lead is safe. And we'll be back with you shortly. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Seattle. Guys?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
We've got Johnson. Ashes up.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Now, here's Simons. D right on him. Waldron. Nice D from Nash. Seattle leading by 15. Here's Springer. He had 27 points last game. Kicks to Lewis. Passes it to Kent. Back to Lewis. Fires the three. The shot that time, not on target.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Simons. Lewis grabs the board.
Missing that one helps out all the analytical guys from the mid-range.
An absolute bomb from three-point range. Lewis has got 13.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
The finish, and he goes in for the dunk.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Now, Simon. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. Drives to the hoop. And they get it. Got a piece of it. And they'll get another chance. Goes back up. No good on that one. Excellent D there by Johnson. Here's Lewis, and he jams it with authority.
And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Here's Simon, and he's back in business as a jumper finally drops for him.
Smart play by Simons. He sees the mid-range opening and takes it.
Kent covered by Simon. Here's Springer, and again, Seattle with the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And Portland making a change here. Bayless is checked in. And now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard so we can see and check out some of the most feared defenders in the league. The steal leaders among shooting guards. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Now, here's Avdia. He's guarded closely. Waldron, defended by Nash. Pass to Avdia. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Simons grew up under the tutelage of his father, whose workout regimen sometimes left his son in tears. Anthony said, "I didn't get real joy from working out until middle school. By high school, it was just a normal day. It was so ingrained into me, working out extra and getting up as many shots as possible." Kevin?
Well, it brought him here, David. Thank you so much for the story. Bayless the pass to Simons. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. A special move before the shot. Simons has got 8 points.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Lewis kicks to Johnson. Takes it off the glass. Johnson's got his first 2 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
From the arc, a nice shot by Neesmith.
Not just a knockdown shooter, he does a great job of finding space for his shot.
Seattle with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Nash outside. Shoots the three. Marries the long-range jumper. Nash has got 5 points in the quarter.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
Here's Bayless. And it's Seattle with the rebound. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
They were very patient, and that was the difference. It's hard to be patient, I know, but look at the outcome they had.
Over to the left wing. Here's Avdia. The teardrop falls in.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Seattle has gone 3 of 4 with the long-range bombs here in the second quarter.
Timeout.
The first time out of the game called for Seattle. And Steve, when a team wins or loses a few in a row, how much does that carry on to the next game?
You know, Kevin, it carries on. It's depending if you're executing and playing well. Sometimes you can just lose and you feel good because you're playing the right way. But if you're losing and not playing the right way, it can carry on. Same thing for the wins.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Neesmith. And Walker kicks to Trent. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Now, here's Sharp. Henderson defending. And Queta gets it to go.
Nice pass. You love how Sharp anticipates situations.
For Portland, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. And here's Avdia. 8 points his last outing, and they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out.
Shot's good by Walker.
Sharp's job out there as the 2 guard is to make buckets, but that can open up passing lanes for him too.
Avdia with a screen for Henderson. Again, the Trailblazers score.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And there's the pass to Sharp. And here's Trent. On the wing, Walker. Now, here's Sharp. Defense is right there. Here's Queta. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Seattle shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Neesmith, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. Now here's Henderson. He's coming off a 16-point game against Golden State. Here's Tice. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Johnson goes in and slam dunk by Johnson.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Pass to Avdia. Henderson outside. Tice. And Tice throws it down.
One sign of a great playmaker, hitting his man in stride.
Pass to Johnson. There's the pick. Outside, Walker. Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Tice. Sharp, the pass to Trent. Takes a 3. And again, Seattle with the triple.
I love watching the three-point ability of Gary Trent Jr. He's someone you got to lock up on the perimeter.
Pass to Henderson. Shoots it. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Sharp the pass to Walker. Johnson outside. Walker with a screen for Johnson. Launches it. Hits it from three-point range. Johnson's got 7 points.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Anderson with it. 21 points in the game. The pass to Tice. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Down low, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
Here's Henderson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. It's tipped, and there's the whistle. That goes on Denny Avdia.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution for Portland. Walgren Perkins.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Supersonics. He kicks it to Johnson. Walker the pass to Queta. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Trent outside. Perkins against Johnson. And there's the drive. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 9 points now in the quarter.
In case anyone was wondering, this is what it looks like when you're in the zone. He hasn't missed one all quarter.
2 minutes
Now
remaining.
Henderson.
2 minutes.
Over to the wing. Here's Tice. Again, the Trailblazers good for two.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Queta, the pass to Sharp, and he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
1:21 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Henderson. Another shot, and Tice finishes inside. Tice has got 19 points.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
It's Trent on the wing. Pass to Sharp. And here is Johnson. He had 13 points in the win against New Orleans. Lets it go with a three. And it's Sharp missing. Portland has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Now, here's Tice. 19 points in the game. He's still hot. Now he is 9 of 10.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Beyond the arc. That shot off the mark. From deep three-point territory. And no good in the last second attempt this time. And so it's Seattle with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing. If you guys were in the locker room right now, what sort of motivation do you give your players?
First, hold your head up. 2 quarters still to go. Secondly, don't listen to Shaq's advice.
Come on, kid. Everyone loves Shaq's advice.
Okay, give me some advice right now for these guys.
How long we got?
Not long enough for that. And pivoting back to our first half here, goes without saying, a lot to like for the home team.
You know, shout out to the coaching staff. This is a disciplined team right now. This is one of the best I've seen with very few mistakes so far.
And you wonder if they'll face a more aggressive, disruptive defense in the second half. Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And Seattle shooting an almost unfair 78% from the field. On the floor for Portland, Henderson and Simons, they have guard duties. Daniel Tice out there with Williams, and it's Bayless in at the 3 spot. Back to Nash. Lewis outside. Nash right side. That one goes in. Nash has got 36.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused and they've executed.
Here's Henderson. Again, the Trailblazers good for 2.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Passes to Lewis. Kent. Henderson defending. Nash with a screen on Henderson to the middle. The shot's good from Nash. Nash has got 38 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Tice with the ball. 21 points in the game. Down low. Here's Williams, and it's in there. Williams has got his first basket.
Aggressive move coming out of the half, penetrating into the heart of the defense.
That was a good play call, attacking with the right guy in the right situation.
He dialed that one up from long distance.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Here's Tice. He isn't playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Fires from way out.
Really knocked that one down with that distance. He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Henderson outside. Now Tice, who's got 23. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Pass to Springer. Nash kicks to Levine. Lewis on the wing. Here's the 3. And that comes off the assist by Levine. Lewis has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Henderson dishes to Williams. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. There's the pass to Tice. They set the pick. Lets the 3 fly. The 3-pointer is right on target. Tice has got 28.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Kent, the pass to Springer. Now Levine. Passes it to Kent. in the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Lewis on the wing. Pass to Levine. Here's Springer. With an average of around 19.5 points a game, his scoring has been a constant for them. And he's good on the 3-ball.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And here's Tice. And he has 28 points for the game. And the rebound goes to Nash.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Personal foul.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Seattle?
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
That looks, DA, like a win-win, and we thank you for your report. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. He's got 8.
And you couldn't have scripted a better start to the half. They've hit every single shot since the break.
Will it go? That shot, no good. Seattle has gotten all 4 of the three-point shots to go down since halftime. They're lighting it up here. Nash kicks to Lewis. Nash with a screen on Simon. And finished off by Nash.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Pass to Tice. Williams has a screen for Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Nash left side. And there's the pass to Kent. Levine wide open. And another basket for Seattle.
Zach LaVine knocks down the quick jumper in a hurry.
Trailblazers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Now, here's Tice. He has 30. Passes it to Henderson. Seattle grabs the miss. Nash has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Levine. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Levine's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Here's Simons. That shot is off. Simons has gone 4 of 10 here. Has 6 misses. Levine, whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate. And the Trailblazers making a change here. Avdiaz checked in.
It's almost hard to believe that Zach LaVine is still getting better, but he really is maturing into his game and getting sharper as a player. It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Portland's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Floats it up for Williams. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Nash with the screen on Henderson. Inside. And finished off by Nash.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
Here's Henderson. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Henderson's got 25 points.
His form could have been much better seeing how much time he had to shoot that one, but he got it to fall.
Lewis passes to Nash. Back to Lewis. Pulls from the top of the key. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Lewis has got 33 points.
I like what he's doing here. Terrific efficiency scoring the basketball.
Ball's knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Tice with the ball. Guarded now by Nash. Tice passes to Henderson. Fires for three. Hits it from three-point range. 33 points for him.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Time called here. The Sonics decide to talk it over. Platoon swap here for Seattle. Nesmith, he's checked in for Portland. Perkins comes in for Henderson. Tice has gotten 3 of his 5 3-point attempts to fall. Pass to Grant. Here's Queta. Here's Minot. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. Now, here's Nesmith. He's covered by Grant. Simons, the pass to Nesmith. Out to the wing. Pass to Avdia. Takes the three, and the three ball is good. Avdia's got 5 now.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
2 minutes remaining.
The pass to Queta. The dish to Grant. For 3. And another 3 for Seattle.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Looks smart when the shots are going down.
Here's Minot. And he slams it down right on top of Deni Avdia.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Now, here's Sharp. Covered by Simons. And again, Seattle with the triple.
Sharp has proven to be a consistent range shooter. He can knock these down.
And another 3 for Portland.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Passes to Bernard. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Simons kicks to Avdia. Back to Simons. A 3-ball. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Not surprising. Simons looking comfortable from that corner spot.
Here's Sharp. He has 5. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sharp's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And for Portland, they're shooting 64%. Beautiful all-around play by this offense. Tice with the ball. 33 points for him. And Tice throws it down.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
And here's Sharp. Gets it off. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Seattle, able to put on a show for the ages. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Sharp, and it's Minot in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Here's Henderson. Rebound by the Sonics.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And there's the strong dunk to finish it off.
Oh, here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. For 3, Henderson. Minot pulls it in.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Short, that's good.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Now Henderson. The 3. Henderson with another miss.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Henderson, and Henderson throws it down hard.
I tell you what, you've got to build a wall around the bucket to keep this man from attacking.
And Greg, even then, he might just go over it. Check out the elevation he gets here. My goodness.
Wow, anytime Sharp lifts off, it's showtime.
And so Henderson will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Nuggets at Ball Arena in Denver. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. The Supersonics have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that. Short, that's good.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Henderson for 3, buries the long-range jumper. Henderson's got 11 in the second half.
That's his second three-pointer of the night, 1 in each half, trying to keep the defense honest.
And it's Sharp missing. Portland has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Henderson. And it's Seattle with the rebound.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Gotta respect Shaedon Sharp's jumping ability. He saw the lane to the rim, and he slammed it through.
Now here's Bayless. Henderson outside. That's good, and so Bayless with the assist. Henderson's got 34.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Sharp. Here he goes. That one falls. He's got 22.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Henderson with it. Here's Waldron. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. So both teams changing it up here. Here's Henderson. Over in the corner, Avdia. Good on the triple.
Defensively, you have to tighten up on him or suffer the consequences.
Seattle has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. Pass to Lewis. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Lewis has got 36.
And until he cools off, I'd keep the ball in his hand.
And here's...
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Kent. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he's doing it by getting to his spots and making big shots.
Henderson right side. Got a piece of it. Kent. Bayless covering. And there it is for him.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Nesmith. Now the pass to Bayless. Again, the Trailblazers score.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Seattle has gone to 3-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. Lewis outside. Passes it to Nash. On the wing, Levine. This one for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Nash. Levine's got 9 points now in just the second half. Now Henderson. For the 3. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got 5 rebounds tonight. Puts up a deep 3. And another 3 for Seattle. For Portland, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Now here's Henderson. And Bayless kicks to Henderson. Floats it up for Williams. Kent. Henderson defending. Driving in. Count it. Good. He's got 19.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
To end the run. And the rebound goes to Nash. Nash has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Lewis. From deep 3-point land. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in as we present the New Balance Player of the Game.